Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time we are not in the car. We are gonna eat inside like civilized humans. We decided we would do like a get to know you because we kind of realized we haven't really introduced ourselves on the channel. So we're doing that, but we are obviously still supporting small businesses. So today's meal is from India's Palace. India's Palace in Roseville. We an order of the chicken tikka masala and with their like medium, with their medium spice, and then 2 garlic naans. And then we have Cokes on the side. Don't worry, that's just a little something for us. I'm excited. It smells super yummy. This is the garlic naan.
Unboxed.
This is the chicken.
Chicken nuggets. Or no, chicken.
And then we have a bed of rice.
Oh.
No. It smells so good, you guys. Well, as we unwrap, I think we should introduce ourselves. My name is Alessandra. I am 18 years old. I work.
She's a YouTuber.
So a content creator. And I'm, Mexican American. Go ahead.
Do you want to get like another plate?
Yeah. Oh. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Jacqueline to some who may not know how to pronounce the name. I am 26.
We got a
CEO,
lot of
model,
CEO.
Worker.
I'm gonna open this.
Middle class woman. And
yeah, so I guess I don't really know. Like, I also like wanted to give ourselves a space to kind of explain why we started doing this in the first place.
For the shiz and gigs.
Yeah, honestly, we did not really. That's not really a lie.
No, because it actually did have a purpose of why we started this. Because, obviously, as a lot of y'all may know, in the beginning of 2026, it was a really crazy, time for everyone in Minnesota, truly. Anybody of color, because ICE was just literally racially profiling anybody and everything that was not white.
Yeah. It was a really heavy time, and we're from, the Twin City area. So growing up here, we've seen how much the immigrant community here has played such a big effect in our lives. Obviously, we come from immigrants, so it means a lot to us to be able to highlight small businesses. But yeah, no, we honestly kind of have always made videos, but we're like, what can we do to actually highlight the businesses that we know and love, or maybe we can grow to love. So yeah, we started this to highlight these immigrant small businesses and get to try new places, because we also kind of realized how much we were always eating at the same place. Yeah, and just really in our comfort zone when it came to that. So, yeah, I think we've had so much fun so far, and I'm not having fun. Oh. That's weird.
How you see us on camera, I want to say, is how we act.
Yeah.
In real life. I wish I could be fake. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish I knew how to do that.
This is really good, by the way.
Sorry, we have already kind of taken our first couple bites. Very, very good.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, when we were kind of discussing what we wanted to do, regarding YouTube and if we were for real or not, we actually had gone to this place to have a business meeting.
What was our first business meeting?
I'm gonna partially give props to the influencers. I think it does take a little bit of courage to post yourself and be vulnerable. obviously, like, right now, this is for fun, right? But in the grand scheme of things, we would hope
that we grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least make somebody feel a little better.
Anyway, yeah, we bought some equipment. Why is mine yellow?
Mine is too.
Oh, does that mean it's on?
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating. Fun fact, my parents actually didn't know what gender I was because every time they went in for an ultrasound, I would cover myself. And I would, like, roll up into a little ball. So they dressed me in yellow for the first couple months of my life because they didn't know what gender I was.
Say them. When I think ultrasounds were pretty new in the 2000s or the 1999s actually, because I was born in February of 2000, by the way, so not a 90s baby. I'm not that ancient.
Damn.
Because they told my parents I was gonna be a boy, so all, like, my newborn pictures, I have, like, boy goals. Everything is, like, blue, and, like, I have soccer ball clothes and stuff. So, yeah, I look like a little boy in mine. It's okay.
We were, like, looking at options of what we should eat today.
We almost got tacos.
But we were like, guys, like, this spot was really speaking to us spiritually.
Actually, no. We just passed by it because we had an errand to run.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It spoke to us spiritually. It was like, come here. Order.
We're also, like, CEOs of side quests.
Mm-hmm.
We can never just do one thing.
We actually plan our hangouts around our errands.
We do.
Also, you guys, unfortunately, I was born a messy eater. And Jacqueline edited the last video and really emphasized just how messy of an eater I am. Or how big of a bite I truly take. And I'm not afraid of it. I'm not ashamed of it either. But just know that. Just know that you will continue to see me eat like I haven't been fed in about 3-4 weeks.
I feel like every single time I hang out with you, though, you always, like, starve yourself.
I don't mean to.
There's not a single time that I picked her up and she's like, I forgot to eat today.
Sorry, I'm doing skinny. Like, just came back from a trip, you guys.
She abandoned me for 2 weeks, by the way.
I was in the motherland. And I was eating like crazy over there. So, yes.
Insert photo here.
I ate so much. So, yeah, I didn't eat today. What about it?
Fun fact, guys. I'm related to her on both sides of my parents.
But it's not. It is not. I repeat, it is not incest. I promise.
Is it?
It's still marriage.
Stop.
I think it's interesting. I think that is, like, an interesting thing about our relationship.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay.
So, obviously, I think, okay, here's, like, another thing that I think is interesting about this duo, right? We have an age gap, and, you know, like, when I say 26 and she's 18, like, it just...
I turn 19 soon.
She turns 19 soon. It does sound a little crazy, I can't lie. That is a big age gap, but obviously that is my cousin at the end of the day, so, like, it's not
like chill on us.
Like, it's like, not like I'd actually go pick up some 19-year-old and, like,
Go
actually
hang out with them.
I would never do that. I will say, I feel like anytime that I see, like, anybody your age, though, I feel like I am like that with you sometimes. Like, I'll try to give my advice and I'll, like, encourage you.
In an older sister way.
Mm-hmm. But most of the time I can be your pal, but there are some times that I do have to put my foot down and be like, all right, you're still a little bro. Yeah, but no, for the most part, like, people her age and stuff, I do treat like a sibling, and like I do try to go. I guess like what I'm trying to say is she is the only 19-year-old I would act immaturely.
But that's just because like that's our whole like relationship. It's like just
It's part of the bit.
It's part of our bit, and you guys don't get it. I think for me, because my sisters are also like around her age, like my sisters were older, obviously my aunts, like everyone who I was around for so long was a lot older than me. So it's not weird to me because I've always been around people who are older. Mm-hmm. So I'm very used to it, but obviously for some people it obviously is an adjustment to like think like, oh my god, you're so young and I can actually talk to you and not be annoyed.
Well,
but that
not
also
to sound like messed up and like sangrona vibes, but I cannot be around people your age group for too long.
Oh, I can't either. Sorry. No, if only you guys knew how strict I am with my friend group. Like, it's hard to make the cut, and even when you make the cut, like, you gotta...
Sometimes they get cut off for a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes they get cut off, and, like, y'all gotta remember how to act, because I get annoyed so quick with, like, childish behaviors, and I went to therapy, okay? I would like to, like, add that I've been in therapy, or I was in therapy for 7 years. And I remember, like, one time my therapist being like, well, you have to work on, like, being around people your age because, you know, like, you're the one who is more emotionally mature. They're the ones acting their age. And I remember looking at her and being like, I just don't want to. Like, what if I just don't? And I don't. So I have friends my age. I love my friends. But for the most part, like, I do look for emotional maturity when having friendships because I just don't care to do the whole, like, she didn't add me back on Snap, but she has me on TikTok.
She didn't go to my grad party?
Yeah, like, I'm not, girl, let's be adults. So, I've just decided that, like, I really do look for emotional maturity, and because I grew up with everyone being older than me, like, everyone was, like, who acted their age, I'm just used to, like, I guess a more mature vibe. But I'm still childish in many ways. So. It's not like I'm too grown either. But yeah, I don't know. The most interesting part about our dynamic is that it works and it clicks. Mm-hmm. And, you know, people who hang around us have called us funny before. So,
yeah,
you know, it just makes sense to us. Hey, what's that one meme? Hey, so it actually only has to make sense to me for me to do it. Bro, did I tell you? Okay, so Yaki used to love, when she was 16, she used to love 50 Shades of Grey. So now that I'm grown, I decided, okay, I'm going to watch this movie. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like, anything. I knew it was a freaky movie, right? But I didn't know, like, what the storyline was or anything. Girl, the ending, I was literally like... And I thought about texting you and being like, hey, what's wrong with you? Like, hey, let's get checked. Let's do mental evaluations next week for our video. Like,
Can I just say that...
I just finished the second movie.
Oh, you finished the second one?
I need to watch the third.
So, you're 19, right?
Mm-hmm, correct.
Or 18?
18,
I was
19.
16.
Yeah.
So
hormonal imbalance. Puberty.
I don't think I fully comprehended, like, the insane... how insane that was. I also would like to say I didn't start therapy up until I was 21.
Yeah, you were about
22.
I thought you were 21.
I think I was.
So you were about 22?
Yeah, 22 or 21. So that is also another 6 years or 2 or 6 years or 5. We can't do math around here. Yeah, and you already, mind you, 7 years of therapy under your belt.
Yes, I started therapy when I was 12.
That's how demented.
That's how messed up.
No, you guys, it actually is true. Was I like a suicidal 11-year-old?
I'm sorry, guys.
She's laughing at my lore. Lock it and swallow it. Before I say something else.
Swallow it, yeah. Don't say that to me again.
Bro, watch it.
We were just talking about 50 Shades. Chill out on me.
I watch it once, I forget how to act. All of a sudden, I'm Christian Grey. But yeah, guys, I do have quite the bit of therapy. It honestly was so,
Liberating.
I mean, yes, but fundamental to, like, my growth as, like, a young adult and, like, who I am today. So very grateful for that. Shout out my parents for paying for it. My mom's back there. Stop.
Oh,
Are you okay?
that's a big one.
I got scared. I was like, oh my god, is she breathing?
Yes, yeah. I didn't know about it. I didn't know Nessa was
In the chat.
in the chat. In your proximity, I'm just like laughing at the fact that her daughter was suicidal. She's dead silent.
To give a review of the food, it was so good.
I think that's enough lore for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. But the food was so delicious.
Yeah.
We tore it up. 10 out of 10. No complaints, honestly.
10 out of 10.
No complaints. We got medium. Wasn't really spicy at all.
We might have to try hot next time then.
Yeah. But, like, I feel like it was so good flavor-wise. So, very good if you don't want to be, like... If you don't want something too spicy, I recommend medium.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic naan was amazing. Very airy, fluffy, yummy.
Garlicky.
Yep, very garlicky.
White rice.
Yeah, very delicious. But
10 out of 10.
Very much so.
Recommend.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for another video. Hopefully you guys liked this one. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time you guys see us, we'll be in the kitchen ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking something up.
Do you guys want Mexican food? Do y'all want us to, like, get out of our culture and, like, try some...
Yes, drop some recipe
sushi,
ideas. I'll should get
Indian,
involved.
Yeah,
drop recipe ideas so we can try new stuff, hopefully, down the line. Even if it's not for next video, hopefully down the line. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys very soon. Love you. Bye.
Huh?